Hello friends, winters are here, so see me sporting this jacket because it's now kind of turning cold in Calcutta. Today's video is about IIM Ahmedabad. IIM Ahmedabad's placement for their flagship two-year program, PGP, which takes admission through the CAT. CAT was held last Sunday, and what I understand that this time it might have been quite difficult and unexpected for a lot of people whom I spoke to. Now, one unique part about IIM Ahmedabad's placement data is that it is audited by Brickworks as per the Indian Placement Reporting Standards, which means that each and every element of the placement data is subject to intense scrutiny. So it's like a proper statutory audit. So the Indian Placements Reporting Standards 2.2, that all the information which is given is audited as per that. So that means there is far more credibility in this, and therefore they have this concept of maximum earning potential also. I'll come to that in some time. It's quite an interesting piece in terms of inspiring you as to why you should slog and crack the cat. So if you look at it, their entire placement, there is this concept of dream application where you can choose your sector, your function for your final placement. So 160 dream applications were there during this placement season. That entire batch of 379 students, if you are able to complete the recruitment cycle, speaks volumes about the kind of quality which the institute imparts, the kind of quality which is there of the intake, the whole placement process. And remember, it is broadly student driven. The entire placecom thing is student driven. So a lot of people tell me that, sir, I have some workex, now can I go for an MBA? Yes, you will not have to compete with the freshers because laterals will have a separate placement process where they will be offered mid-level managerial positions. And then you have the freshers. So lateral process means 42% of the batch was eligible for lateral placements. So what will happen that your workex, maybe it is from technology, for banking, from consulting, Genman, analytics, all of these kind of firms, they really value your workex. So companies like Adani, Amazon, Amex, Browser Stack, which is a very good startup, Capgemini, Cloudtail, Amazon's venture, and then EXL, it is an analytics firm, FinIQ, Flipkart, InfoEdge, Naukri.com, Infosys, Liberty Insurance, Matrix Partners, Venture Capital, Private Equity, Media.net into digital advertising space, Microsoft, Ola, Paytm, PwC, RPG, Sprinkler, TAS, now that's the revered general management program, Tech Mahindra, Unboxed Inc., Startup, and then Z Entertainment. And if you look at a sector overview, recruiters in the management consulting domain included Accenture, BCG, AT Kearney, Bain and Company, KPMG, McKinsey, Deloitte Monitor, Oliver Wyman, and others. In the investment banking space, what are the kind of companies which come? Citi, Credit Suisse, Goldman, HSBC, JP Morgan. Then in the FMCG space, you have like AB InBev, Airtel, Asian Paints, Kevin Care, Dabur, ITC, Lenovo, etc. In Genman, you have the major names TAS, Aditya Birla Group, their lead and lead program. CK Birla also has a very good management program. Then RIL also has the same. Then you have a host of B2B and B2C companies. In BFSI, again, major names like Bajaj and Liberty Insurance, etc. And then in the laterals, you have the names which I took, and 32 new recruiters, including names like Fitji, Blackstone Private Equity, Colgate, Diageo. So they also come. So in terms, if you get into IIM Ahmedabad and you are not able to crack the placement process, that cannot happen. There are so many options which come. And the top recruiters, 153 firms with 182 different roles. Obviously, the larger number of offers will be given by McKinsey, BCG, and then TCS. So McKinsey gave like 27 offers, BCG gave 23 offers. Now that is like broader general management consulting. In a niche consulting space, you have MasterCard, which gave 11 offers. In investment bank, Avendus, 10 offers. JP Morgan, 8 offers. Private equity space, 80% was the increase in the number of firms. So Matrix Partners, SAF Partners, they gave. And then in the FMCG space, AB InBev, and AB InBev, the growth is like phenomenal. I have seen people doubling their salary in 3 to 4 years. In the Genman space, CK Birla, we have this CK Birla group of hospitals, and then Orient Cement, and there is a Gemco. So it's like another one is Aditya Birla Group, and one is the CK Birla Group, which offer. And then RPG Group, Microsoft, Amazon. So Microsoft will be slightly like into product. So people who still after MBA want to continue with their tech focus can join such companies. Entrepreneurship. Now that is very interesting. So IIM Ahmedabad offers a IIM Ahmedabad Mavericks Fellowship, where you are part of the Center for Incubation of Entrepreneurship (CII), and you will get like a financial support for 2 years, stipend. And if your venture does not go through, you are not successful, you can come back, join the placement process of the institute. This is something which is really very good. So this IPRS initiative was there. Now, as a passing reference, there is this national scholarship test for CAT conducted by Unacademy that is being held today. So every Sunday it's held from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., where you get three full length tests curated for you by experts across different weeks. So you have free full length tests curated for you by the experts, and the top 20 scorers get Amazon vouchers worth 5,000. So the thing is that you appear for the test, and then after a few hours, the experts analyze it section by section, question by question, so that you get a good strategy of where do you stand in terms of quant and DI and LR and VA and RC every Sunday, so that you know how your preparation for CAT 2021 has been progressing. And the ranks for the Amazon vouchers will be on the basis of marks and time taken. Now, coming back to our topic for discussion. So, there were that entire batch, there were 391 students, which included 379 from the graduating batch. And then there are others like who took a placement holiday last year and now coming to this year. And then people from the international universities, offset by people who are already employed or postponing their job search. So none of such cases, but two people joined entrepreneurship, and then 11 people took placement outside the process. So overall, 404 people were there, and 388 offers were accepted, and 13 people did not seek placement through the institute. So now, if you look at the entire graduating batch, sector wise, the largest placement which happens 138 is consulting. Obviously, McKinsey, Bain, BCG, AT Kearney, and all Oliver and EY Parthanan. There are so many consulting firms which come. Then IT, because a lot of people want to continue with technology. They have like a pre-MBA experience and they love technology. Then BFSI, 64 offers. Online, 24 offers. So that wise, if you look at the sector wise, if you are really keen for a consulting career, then IIM Ahmedabad is a place to be. So like one comparable will be ISB, where also a bulk placement happens in consulting. Obviously, because in consulting they want freshers. So then EdTech C6 now, because of the Byju's revolution which is happening in India, Unacademy, Byju's, and Tutorix, Tutorix, all of these companies which are there. So EdTech is happening. In terms of function-wise classification, if you look at it, consulting, 54 are in finance. So let's say a lot of chartered accountants who want to opt for MBA, this could be a good bet. And then general management, as I told about TAS and CK Birla Group and Aditya Birla Group and Reliance, all of these companies come for general management programs where you will be part of their management cadre and rotate and finally join one function. A lot of people are interested in product or category management roles. So 43 such offers are there. In terms of location, there are 19 offers which are international: Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, or Saudi Arabia, Kuala Lumpur, Qatar, and then to be decided 19 such offers. In India, if you look at domestic, obviously Mumbai will be 81. Even in like deserts like Kolkata, there are three choices which are there. And then Pan India, because the posting has not been decided. So if you look at it like Bengaluru, 31 jobs, Gurugram, 30 jobs. So typically, Mumbai, Delhi NCR, Bangalore. The bulk of the placements will happen there, and Pune as well, 13 jobs there. You have a wide variety. Now, the number which the media kind of hypes, the median salary is here. The fixed yearly cash component is 20 lakhs 7,000, highest being 45 lakhs. And then if you look at the maximum earning potential, because you get a one-time joining bonus, 2.5 lakhs, which you will have to return if you leave within XYZ months based on company to company. So since this is one-time payment, it should be adequately disclosed as a one-time placement. A lot of people include that in the CTC. No, because next year they're not going to offer you a joining bonus, right? So guaranteed cash component and then maximum earning potential is based on like you have a variable pay and what is the maximum amount of variable pay that you can get if you get the best of the best ratings in that company. So look at the salaries. 25 lakhs is the maximum earning potential for a fresher or a lateral with like say 1 or 2, 3 years of work ex. In India, you will normally not get these kind of salaries. So your first year of salary will recover your entire fees of the MBA. In terms of international, if you look at maximum earning potential is $77,000. So the fixed component is the annual basic salary and additional guaranteed cash components. Guaranteed signifies that this amount is certain unless there is an overall pay revision. One-time cash payment is like a joining bonus. Total guaranteed cash component is fixed plus joining bonus, and MEP is the maximum possible variable pay and other components of salary that are linked to this offer. Now, in terms of disclosure, this is so good that you cannot compare like 70 lakh rupees in India with 70 lakh rupees in US if you just multiply $1 lakh by 70. So there's concept of purchasing power adjustment which has to be there. So in terms of the 369 salaries which are denominated in INR and the 19 salaries which are denominated in non-INR, they have then done the adjustment as per the purchasing power parity. And so the median salary there will be $1,17,000 per annum in terms of the non-INR and the INR impact included. Now, then you have the fixed component here across the sectors. If you see, the highest ones will be like EdTech, as we saw because of the major funding which is happening here, and then consulting 23 lakhs, BFSI 20 lakhs, then if you look at the one-time cash payment, all of them have their different numbers, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs. So it is good now that one time that you join, you get like 2, 3 lakh rupees straight away. So guaranteed cash component, you look at it like EdTech is 32 lakhs, consulting will be 24.5 lakhs, engineering technology will be like a Microsoft of sorts, 24 lakhs. So that way it is good. And then MEP, maximum earning potential, again, EdTech 34 lakhs, 26 lakhs for engineering technology, around 26 lakhs for again consumer services, which is all this FMCG space and others. So 24.74, 29 lakhs for consulting. In consulting, you get a lot of variable pay. And look at the maximum 56 lakh rupees. My God. I wish I would have taken the cat at that point of time and joined these places. But yeah, fine. That's how life is. Pharma 27 lakhs. So if you look at it broadly, there is not much variance between sectors in terms of the fixed component, etc., and the one-time component. And we look at all of the functions which are there: consulting, finance, genman, marketing, sales, operations, product category management, analytics, research, strategy, supply chain. Anyone who wants to pursue his or her passion has complete choice here. So you will see that good number of offers are there across all categories where you want to work. Now, in terms of maximum earning potential, one would want to understand where do I see a chance for myself. So if you look at maximum earning potential, and I'm again looking at only median numbers, 27 lakh 85,000 for consulting. That's the highest there because consulting will actually give you a lot of variable pay. It will make you slog also. A lot of learning also is there, and you will relish that moment. The other good thing about consulting which happens is that let's say 2 years you slog in a McKinsey Bain BCG, and then all these private equity and venture capital firms or the corporate strategy part of a let's say a Godrej or a Tata and all, they will happily recruit you. And then you have the across different sectors guaranteed cash component and MEP etc. So all that will be there. Consulting and finance and Genman. This is for the international part. Obviously, all these Hong Kong, Singapore placements are in like front end finance, like a bond trader or investment bank, etc. So $1,80,000 will be the salary in finance. And then you see what happens is that the highest salaries will be definitely in Hong Kong, $90,000. In Dubai also, you have got $76,500. Singapore again $66,000. And again, this is just the exit salary. 2-3 years from now, what will be your salary? It is like it can hit the roof if you are really doing well in these organizations. So if you look at the guaranteed cash component, median salary for Singapore is $75,000. For Hong Kong, it is $90,000. For Dubai, it is $76,500. So that way is it's like a phenomenal thing. So MEP again, the same data is there, and one time cash component is, and then the one time cash component again they have shown city wise guaranteed cash component, they have shown MEP, they have shown across different cities. So total and the final thing is that 190 people through the internships and others get pre-placement offers. So you really don't have to be part of the final selection process. The way it works is that let's say I do my summer internship at McKinsey. They observe me for the 2 months and they offer me a pre-placement offer that you don't have to go and be a part of the final placement offer. Based on your internship, we like you so much that we will give you the final placement. So 190 such offers are given and 108 have been accepted, and others feel that no, they are much better than a pre-placement offer. And so they leverage that I am a PPO holder and now I am in the market, and others then happily recruit them. So for example, if a McKinsey has rolled out a pre-placement offer to someone, that means that guy is really good. So net if is he, like career is set and sorted if you join IIM Ahmedabad. Not saying that IIM Ahmedabad is the only place. Now that will be like miscommunicating things to you. But yeah, if you get there, your career will be set and sorted. As far as a 6 to 8 lakh rupees job or a 10 lakh rupees job is concerned, that even institutes like Goa Institute of Management or a Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Management can also give. So in terms of management education, it is not necessarily there that you have to only graduate from IIM ABC, LIK or sorts. But the objective is that if you really work hard and if you are able to get these kind of salaries, what else can you do as justice to your academic talent? And hence, I would strongly urge you that please prepare for CAT 2021. Please study well. Even if you have already had a job after your engineering or a CA or a CS or a CMA or a graduation, it's really important that in India, because management education really sells and it sells big time. So why not let us also, it's like a Behti Ganga mein haath dhona. Since people are giving this kind of money for people who've cracked the CAT, got into IIMs and done this kind of work, we should also kind of in cash this entire placement. So friends, that's the entire objective of this video. I hope you liked this threadbare analysis of facts and figures, which is the hallmark of this channel. We really don't want to build castles in the air. Whatever we speak is no nonsense, completely based on facts and figures, so that you can get a complete objective view of your careers. Thank you. Bye bye.